Alright, so I just want to talk real quick. Sorry. Welcome to the Upside Down Life. I want to talk about looking like Christ. And I've always, personally, like I struggled with the word Christian for a long time. And, sorry, I can see a bird nest I couldn't see before. These hawks that are always around here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but right there. So I want to talk about looking like Christ. And so, does that look familiar? Yeah, so let's just do it. There's a chair in the way. So, looking like Christ. I was just reading and meditating this morning on the Lord, and the Bible says something really interesting. It talks about, like, Christ says, "Who do you say that I am?" But before they says, "Who do they say that I am?" And it's what Christianity is. It's means to be Christ-like. Sorry, I got this screen up. Let me just put it down because I know what it's looking at now. It says what Christianity is to look like Christ. And I've like had this funny dialogue in my head that, like, in Mark and Luke, when when Christ asks what do they say, who do they say I am, they say Elijah, I think it's Elijah, Isaiah, and all the other prophets. And I'm always like, man, we talk really good about David, but that's not what they said. They said that's Elijah. In looking like Christ, it's awesome to see, like, the reverse image from the Old Testament coming into the New, right? How these men of old, they saw Christ and they're like, man, you remind me of those other guys. In reality, it was the thing inside of Isaiah and Elijah that reminded them of Christ, the spirit that was inside of them. But I think the same is the same after Christ. That excuse me, the first time that the word Christian is used, at least as far as my understanding in the Bible, is they say, man, you guys look like that guy that died on the cross, and you remind me of him, and you guys are Christians. And I've just always thought that that's what it is, that it's something that, it's a title that's given to you much more than a title that you claim on your own. And I say that in the sense of, I can't just go say that I'm a doctor because I want to say I'm a doctor. There are certain things that there's certain fruit in my life that people need to see in order for them to understand and agree with the fact that I'm a doctor. And I think it's no different with being called a Christian. And so my question is, if Christ were to come back, like, would they say that he looks like you? Or would I be able to say he looks like me? It's an interesting question, right? So think about it, pray about it, let the Lord work on some things maybe that don't necessarily look like his son. So God bless you guys. I love you. See you next time. Peace.